And I'll tell you guys since we're all friends. Every character I write has a piece of me in them. Hi, I'm Lee Bardugo. You're listening to the GrishaCast.
Welcome to GrishaCast, episode 143. In this episode, we will be rewatching Shadow Bone Season 1, Episode 3, The Making at the Heart of the World. This is your host, Eric.
And I'm Terry from Nashville, Tennessee. This is your podcast for all things Grishaverse.
A world created by our own Heart of the World, Lee Bardugo. Moi sabieni casters.
Hello.
Hi. So we are all hyped up about the trailer that just came out. We cannot wait for season 2, and we are rewatching episode 3. Get into it.
Get into it.
We are going to start our player right now. 1, 2, 3, press play. Ding. And now that boom.
Okay, so I think this is probably my favorite episode of the series.
Oh, I can't remember. I did like the beginning. I thought I forgot about the crows.
I love this episode so very much. It's got everything.
Yeah, it's when we first meet Nina, and I do love that.
Yes.
So I forgot, I hadn't seen this since, last year. And this is also the cool parts where she has those weird, little, dreams that I think are very well done. However, it's probably confusing the hell out of the non-Grishaverse people that were watching it. They're like, what the...
But we also get Lee in this one, too.
Yes.
So, it's got everything.
We have a lot. And Genya? That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about this part.
This is a big episode.
It is.
She's waking up.
Yeah, and she looks a little bit worse than when she went to bed. So I don't know what happened in her sleep.
She must have not slept very well.
No, she looks... Yeah, she really
And then
does.
here's our girl.
I love seeing Genya. I forgot how vibrant her hair is.
Yeah, they made it very vibrant.
Oh my gosh. And this keeps on making me want to talk about the trailer, but we're not going to talk about the trailer. We're going to talk about that next week, by the way, guys. So we decided that we are actually going to skip Hellbent, and we're going to go on to teaser trailer 2, because we have to cover that. Slow it down. Figure out everything that's in between those little things. So, yeah. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Little booty. Oh, there we go. Look at lights, camera, action. We're on. So.
Yeah, this part where they're saying, they're treating her so nicely.
Yeah.
And then they have no idea that she can speak Rovkin.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the maids' outfits. Those are really puffy. They look like a cream puff.
Very old school-ish.
Yeah. I do love how Genya's just sitting there.
And
I want this golden tub.
Right?
I really want a gold tub now. I was just finishing a book with another gold tub in it, and I was like, I would love a gold tub like that.
And there's one in the ninth house. So
I know.
Yeah, we just have to have the gold tub.
Apparently. Yeah. Seriously, look at her. She looks worse than when she went to bed. She's got bruises everywhere.
Maybe because it was dark.
I mean, I don't know what happened in her sleep, but damn.
So she's going to meet King
Whatever.
Peter?
Oh, girl, I don't know.
It's spelled really weird, but
Oh, the P-E-Y.
P-Y-O-T-R. Is it Peter?
Sure. King Peter. Why not? So.
And we all know what's coming at this point. We know that she's going to work her.
Oh, yeah, and this is the episode where it's another costume that I was going to wear for our Grishaversary. In a couple minutes when she wears that gold thing over her head.
That lampshade thing.
The lampshade.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Iconic trait. Lampshade.
So what I find interesting about this part is like she takes care of her face and her makeup and everything, but the actress has an actual scar on her forehead, and they leave that.
Yeah. So I also appreciated the fact that there's a little bit of some Grishaverse knowledge, and I think what she just said, she was asking about her being a healer, and she says how I'm almost as rare as you.
Uh-huh.
I really love that line, and I think it's just iconic. I think it's neat. I love it when they're like. So at first, I remember when I saw this, I was very confused. I didn't see anything happening with her hair.
It's very subtle,
It's very subtle. I mean, she's changing it from black to black.
but she's adding more shine and health to it.
Right. So unless you are in total like HD heaven, like I mean, watching this on a really good screen, you ain't gonna notice that because I didn't. It's even got that pretty blue shine to it.
Yeah, but like, wasn't that the whole thing with Jenya? Is that she like it was subtle and healthy and
She makes people look natural. She's not. She's not the Grishaverse plastic surgeon. She comes.
I mean, I think the queen uses her like that.
Yes, I agree. So. Oh, I just remembered. Yeah, that's right. This is the episode where we get to meet Milo too.
Uh-huh. This is a great
Yeah.
episode.
It really is. And it's also got that really interesting storyline of them going across that fold.
Yeah. So they're talking about Nina at this point.
Yeah. And I'm excited.
Because Nina's going to help them.
Was Nina in the second trailer? The trailer just got released yesterday?
Yes.
Yes, she was. They did a good job of like really not putting too much in there for us though.
We can kind of see what like a heartrender is capable of out in the real world.
So wait a minute. That doesn't look like the same guy that at the very end is actually counting the money. Hold on. Okay, I'm remembering his face. I am. Because I think when the Drusilla leave, there's a different man standing there counting money. We'll find out. Because we're watching it. Oh. I love Nina. I think she is probably she's the best character in the show, I think. Like, I mean, I really love her in the show.
Yeah. So this is another thing where you see like the Drusilla.
Yeah, they look totally different
And
than the other.
They do, but like they still like they're supposed to be
uniform.
To me, I would think it'd be more uniform. Like you can kind of see a little bit.
There's some
but,
more
like,
similarity than the other.
Than when they attacked her in the in the forest.
Yeah, there is some definite more.
But like during all of this, like we know later that like Matthias, is here somewhere.
Yeah. Hi, Bear.
But we didn't see him there.
No, and that's a little trick for later. Oh, a little trick here showing you it's later in the day.
Time passing. Yep.
And I like that. I think that's a neat little. I think that's a cool little thing because I don't think they've said there's an actual logo for. Oh, it is same man. Yep. Don't mind me, just seeing stuff.
I love, and this also shows like how Kaz puts things together, like where he is putting clues to like the way his brain works.
I love the way that Jesper stands there. He's just so good at standing.
He's iconic, just like all around.
he's doing so good. I mean, he's making his outfit look amazing too.
I mean, Kit is just
great. Look at that. Does he realize he's made like every girl and boy in the world want him? He's done such a good job.
Yeah. He really embraced that character.
I think he gave him more life, to be honest. Jesper was such a good, fun character to read, but like he like now when reading him, I picture him.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sometimes hard to do. I feel like sometimes the show makes it difficult to, I don't know, mesh the two.
This was definitely one of those shows where the casting was amazing.
Yeah, they did.
There wasn't one character where I was like, wait a minute.
Right. And I think that the only thing that we all are concerned about is this upcoming season. Well, they've got to cast some big characters that we're ready for.
Why would you give Jesper the money?
I don't know. I was thinking
Like,
about
why
that
wouldn't
too.
you put him in charge of going to get the goat?
Right.
Like,
I
of
thought-
all the things.
Exactly. You know he's got a problem gambling. You know he has, like, what's the point? Like, I felt the same way.
Don't give him the money. Like, Kaz is smarter than that.
He's
I mean, I
way
know we
smarter
have to
than that.
have, like, fun for the show and, like, some drama, but come on.
Exactly. It makes it not believable. I'm sorry. I don't think Kaz would
No,
give Jesper the
There's
money.
no way.
He-
It was so aggravating the first. I was like, really? That's what you're going to put him in out of all the jobs?
Yeah. It's like,
Here you go.
hi, you have a gambling problem? We're going to give you the money. Now, don't spend it on anything you shouldn't. Please.
Okay.
Right? Oh, hi, Lampshade.
So,
I hate this. Hate that.
scandalous question. Do we think that, like, Alina is... Okay, I don't think it shows it a lot in here, but in the book, Alina talks about Jinya more than she talks about Mal. Like,
Oh,
do
are
you
you
think
getting
maybe she
some
has a
vibe?
girl crush? Like, I'm not
is-
saying, like, that she would ever, like, act on it or, like, whatever, but, like, she is obsessed with Jinya in the books.
I think because it's her first, like, kind of person that actually greets her as friendly,
Yeah.
very powerful, is gorgeous too. Like, I mean, she's,
Like, even more than the Darkling in the books. Like, she really just, like, there are chapters and chapters and
Yeah.
chapters of her just, like,
and they're befriended till the very end. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
so I think there's something there that's just like girl crushing for sure. This whole lampshade thing drives me nuts. I hate this. I'm sorry, costuming, but I really wish you could have come up with something else. I'm just going to say that. I hate this.
I know they wanted, like, a veil,
I know, but this is not.
but it's, yeah.
Like, it. My God. Ugh.
It's like the shape of the hat
It,
with the gold.
yeah, I mean, it's just the whole, like,
Yeah.
it doesn't, it's not good shapewear. Like, I mean, they've boxed her shoulders off, but then they give her this huge thing that covers up her face. I hate that. And they did say, like, we were talking about it, or talking over it, but nobody can see you for the first time except for the king.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
This is.
you know,
Go ahead.
oh, I'm just excited for costuming in
Oh.
season 2.
Yeah.
Because this was already elevated, because it's the first thing, but I can't wait to see what it's going to look like now.
Mhm.
The graphics were better. They were right. Aaron
Yeah.
Stein was right. These are going to be some good graphics.
This is, like, part of what makes the Darkling's character complicated. Because
Yeah.
he's being nice and he's, like, being helpful and.
His whole character is complicated because, I mean, nothing that he ever does can you actually say is really wrong. I mean, he still is trying to do what he's set his intention for the entire time, to give the Grisha a home where they couldn't be hurt, killed, whatever. He stays true to that. Hey, lampshade.
It looks so weird. They're, like, moving her head around like that.
I know. Okay. I didn't expect them to look like that, by the way.
No. And that was also our first look at Vasily.
Yeah. And I just,
There he is.
yeah. Was he picking his nose?
He's, like, it looked like he was trying to bite his fingernails, but he's got gloves on.
Oh. What's smart?
But he did a really good job at being a bored little prince over there.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize him until you just brought him out. Like, I mean, I know he was back there, but I mean...
I'm obsessed with, like, backgrounds and, like, what all the extras are doing, and...
Yeah. Yes, she is.
He calls her the Sun Summoner for the first time there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I can't wait till next episode.
These guys back here look like Nutcracker.
Yes. They definitely look like they popped up out of the Nutcracker.
Doot, 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 doot.
Yeah.
But, like, can you just imagine how stressed out this would be? Like, you're in front of the king and you're like, hey, do that thing you don't know how to do.
Yeah. And here's, and I've got power. I'm just going to make everything dark.
Everybody's staring at you. And there's the apparat, too, back there.
Yeah. We get to see him in his glory. So she just lights up like a big old light bulb. I love that. Think that's a great little clip that they throw in there where it's like everybody's really blinded. That is the way it's described in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she literally, like, her skin, like, that's crazy, though. I mean...
Yeah, I think that bit was a little much for me.
I don't think I would have shown that. I don't like seeing the hand just being complete light bulb.
Yeah, like her skin lighting up like a light bulb was a little much for me.
I think the face was okay because, like, they're doing it in a way where you're still seeing her features, but the hand was a little much, like, little extraterrestrial for me. Do you think she gets hot when that happens?
Well, at some point she's
Probably warms
like
up.
cooking, or like she's, remember in the book she like, doesn't it, I don't know if she cooks things, but she keeps them warm.
I would love it if she cooked things.
I always like, I mean,
That'd be great.
I was like, why didn't she? Like if they're like, we're going to be out here and we're going to be
Your
hungry.
soup cold?
And like,
just hand it to you. Let me heat that up for you, honey.
So he says the sooner we're one country, the better. Because we need to get rid of the fold.
And that
so
whole...
that West and East can be one.
And in the books, I don't think it's... I think it's just, like, they've tried to make in this... If I'm right, I think the show is trying to give the story of the West Ravka more than it is in the books, right? Like, there is no... We're going to try to be an independent country in the books.
Not that I remember, but
No.
that doesn't mean...
I think it's cool. Oh, and here we go.
There's
Here's
Lee.
Lee. And she just... Yep, I'm
There's
first.
Lee.
She is the only
What
one
a
in
magical
purple.
moment for her. No, there's purple.
Oh, there's another one. Damn.
Like that first
Look how smiley she is.
day where like, and then Zoya calls her a half-breed.
Yeah. Half-breed. You stink of an orphanage.
And Ivan. But like,
Smiley.
Lee describing that day when she got to see her characters in costume for the first time.
Yeah.
Like that's just, it's like you birth that. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
And there's Milo. One of the things I enjoy too, like they do have some of the
Yes.
titles on it, but for the most part they don't.
Right. You're right. And I noticed that too.
So it's like,
So what are these masks like that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like some of the holidays that they describe in like Ketterdam that it's like.
Okay, but that's not that.
I know it's
that one
weird.
holiday. Yeah, those are little. They look like Volcra.
They kind of do, yeah.
Like. Very interesting.
And Kaz notices everything. The conductor is talking to dude.
You know, they did do a good job of just by using the terms "old country." I think is very nostalgic to time period and like, you know, and that wasn't in the book.
It also makes you feel some kind of way.
Yeah. I loved this. I really think because I love little things where like I love languages that are made up. And I love that they took the time to do this where like that's some good graphics. There's no way they like obviously chiseled that or something.
Well, and you've also got Kaz being a little more human. right here.
Yeah,
He
he is
softens a little
a little
for Kaz.
for Kaz. Because his advice is very. It's just
But he's not like being completely mean about it, which he
no.
would totally be with somebody else.
Right. He's not being rude about it. He's just being like, hope is nothing. Don't have it. It's dangerous. And
That's for Lizaveta.
I love that in the show, when this came out, we hadn't, the Lives of Saints hadn't come out yet. That's cool.
But we're always told throughout the books that she worships the gods and the the saints.
The Saints, yeah.
So it's fun to see it in the show.
Yes, that's a little dark. I'm sorry. I'll have to change the brightness, but if I mess with it now, that will mess up. Okay. Oh, hi, Matthias.
So this is like part of a story that we hear, but we don't necessarily live through in the books.
Right.
Not in real time. Like she explains it in bits and pieces, but we don't like live through it with her like we get to in the show.
All this is in but yeah, in the books it's told through like this is what was happening.
Yeah.
So
this is their first official meeting. And
yeah.
He's locking her up in a boat.
I do think Nina is great here.
Oh yeah.
I think she's just got some great lines here.
She does. I mean, even when you're reading it through the book, you can tell like she's fighting to the very end.
There's something about Danielle who plays her and just this character that they mesh so like another great casting moment. It's just like I now can't visualize anybody but Danielle Galligan as Nina. She's beautiful.
She really is.
That's some crazy whip work.
Yeah.
No, that's not a whip. What do you call that?
It's.
I mean, it's a whip, but I mean, like, it goes like you throw it and it just goes
like
off.
Twists
it's
around
like a
them.
nunchuck whip.
I forget what they call it.
Boomerang. Doesn't come back. Yeah, I love how she's just tearing him to bits right now.
You've got a big, giant, scary Druskella in your face, and she's just like, F you.
Pretty much, yeah. And he could, like, kill her right now.
Easily.
And she's...
Because she doesn't have her powers, because she can't put her hands together or anything.
Yep. And I love how she's just like, it was 4 against 1. How noble. Okay, so this I especially love just because we didn't know what was happening, especially when we were watching it. We don't know the storyline. This is made up for the show.
And we've got some humor.
Yes.
Where, like, the sign is basically saying there's landmines everywhere, and he's like,
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
This does make me think about, like, how this really happened, though. Like, I mean, so he's created this secret railroad, his own, through the fold. Who laid that railroad?
Right?
Like, how? Like, that's the only question I have. Is because, I mean, how does
you'd have to be out making noise and have light.
And there's no sense, and you can't say that it was there beforehand because there's no sense for this line of tracks to be there. It doesn't make sense. Especially, like, I mean, like, and there are no trains here.
Yeah.
So there aren't trains in Ravka. This is the only train we ever have. So we don't have, like, an actual railroad system.
You have to kind of, like, suspend belief.
Yeah, I know.
But I love this when Jasper comes.
Ugh. And this is where he meets Milo.
And, like, they're all like, oh, landmines. Can't go.
Yeah, that's...
And, again, why would you give him the money?
Okay.
I mean, again, you have to add drama.
Yep. I mean, we know he is
Because if it was too easy, like, would it be fun?
true.
So you have to add the drama of, like, can they or can't they?
It's horrifying. Like, I mean, thinking about how, like, I mean, this is the way that he sneaks people, like. He's got a
Oh.
whole.
But yeah, just like thinking about not making it all the way through and then just being stuck.
What a horrifying death, too. He'd be eaten by Volcra.
Be torn apart
Ugh!
like that poor, beautiful woman.
Yeah, she really got, like, hammered. I feel bad. She really, like, I mean, her body went, like, limp. I was like, damn.
Blue kefta.
It's so pretty.
It is a nice shade of blue.
It is. And I love how the threat, like, they stay true to this whole kefta that Lee designed in her head, where the threading is the shade of your suborder. Go to GrishaCast.com to find your suborder.
And I love what they did with Nadia.
Oh, yes.
And I love how even in this little bit, they show that, like, Nadia's into women.
Yeah.
Like, we had to wait
We had to wait a while.
a while
Yes.
in the books.
Did she have a crush on Zoya, though, in the books?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't know that Nadia had any preference or whatever for a while. So I like that they put that
Made it
in
a little
there.
different. Okay, I hate this. I hate it when men are teaching women how to fight. Like, I can't stand it. And the woman also, like, this is so, like, just, oh, I'm just, like.
But also, like, why would Alina be like, yeah, I can totally fight. I'll take on Zoya.
Right? That makes no sense
It does not
whatsoever.
make
Like, I
any
mean,
sense.
and also, I'm sorry, if this is what, Alina, this is not training.
No.
Like, I mean, that is. Yeah, she just says, yeah, I've done some training. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I can totally fight.
Yep.
No problem. I'll take on the most powerful person here.
Yep. I'm going to take her. Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing.
It is. I mean, come on, mean girls.
But also, like, look at her embroidery compared to everyone else's. Alina's.
It stands
It's
out.
a lot. And it's, like,
It's
super
different.
bright. It's so much more than anybody else.
She's going to stand. Oh.
And, like, in the books, she didn't want to stand out.
Oh, you know, I was so happy. Season 2, we did get us, the trailer showed Zoya's face for a second. I was like, thank God. Okay. I was like, there's no way. I was worried she wasn't going to make it. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, not smart.
Nope. Okay, bye-bye. Whew. And that ain't just like a little hit. She gets knocked so hard, she's dreaming of deer.
She's hallucinating.
Damn. And she woke up in like the same moment. That's a hard hit. Oof. Oh, that poor
Blue
Harry.
is, like, more purple than anyone else's, too.
Yeah, you're right. Well, it is.
Now Zoya's in trouble.
Yep. Okay. Well,
But, like, come on.
drama. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't mind me. I've just got hair in my.
I just need to go write Mel a letter.
Yeah. I didn't even look in the mirror to see that I still have like straw in my hair. It shows it here in a second. It drove me nuts. Like that. Like, really?
Come on.
I mean, it's just one piece.
The meme with Mal where it's like, show Mal. Oh my goodness, Alina, I love you and I'll do anything. And then it's book Mal. Alina. Oh, never mind. I love this episode, but these little bits with the letters, I could do without.
I think it's the visuals that I'm not a big fan of. I like what she's saying, or maybe it was a different one. There's
I don't like all the pining for.
Yeah, no, but I do like how when I do think it's interesting that she makes a correlation that like we've heard about the Sun
Yeah.
Summoner as a myth our whole life.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the worst character ever in my history.
Whom I thought was gonna be creepier.
He still does a good
Like
job.
he's pretty creepy, but like
I think we've just made him very creepy in our head. Like, I mean, right now he's pretty much turned into a gargoyle.
he's the worst.
Yeah. And we've just made him a really smelly old man in my head.
He is smelly. It's constantly talking about how he smells like dirt.
Incense and things, and he still does a good job of creeping me out.
Yeah.
I agree. It could be more. He needs to lose a lot of his hair.
Like patchy
Yeah,
hair and like a
patchy.
scraggly, like
I
to
need
look
some
more like Rasputin.
Yeah, I need some. Yeah, that's right. The patchy beard is.
Scraggly, like.
Ugh. He does have that hair where it's like, I haven't washed my hair in a couple weeks.
Because I live underground.
Like a rat. I live with Izumrude.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
So I love that. I think that's cool.
Yeah, we get.
And we do see they definitely show that in the season 2.
Yeah.
Mm. So
It wasn't the Bonesmith, was it?
yeah.
Like not at this
I mean,
point.
it wasn't a huge he was called that, but I mean, they didn't make it as big of a deal as they're
Yeah.
talking about it right
Yeah.
now. Like it was very like small.
Mm-hmm.
And that picture is too big of a hint towards like, did you see the hand?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Like, come on. Like, what is that? That's totally talking about the amplifiers, but we had no clue at this point that
Uh-huh.
what was coming with that. I don't know why I'm keeping it secret. We know. I mean, we're talking to people that like, I mean, we don't know. You don't know that Mal is that in the book yet. I don't know. I just found that a little interesting. I got that book.
Alden thinks that's the coolest thing now.
Oh my God, because it is. Tell him I agree. I love it.
He was like standing in the hallway holding onto it.
Has he seen this?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's somewhere in the middle of Ruin and Rising currently.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So that is the eagle on his thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Goodbye. Go to Bagra, who
So-
is such a great character.
The next question. Why is Bogger in a cave?
So, okay. I know that she's got her own personal little space that's outside
has
of the little palace.
It's a hut
Right.
that she
It's-
keeps really hot.
I've almost imagined it like kind of like in a tree or something, but not a cave.
Yeah, to me it's like the old fairy tale, Sleeping Beauty, like
Mhm.
hut
Yes.
type situation. But like,
Yeah.
why is she in a cave?
Yeah, they've just put her in a cave. Yeah. Which couldn't have been easy to decorate or live in. I mean,
How do you
work
decorate a
with
cave?
stone? Well, what,
They do make Bagra
great.
violent like she is in the book, but like there's a few things that are a little off that come up later where she talks about the amplifiers and things. I guess different
The storyline.
her idea or her thoughts of them are different.
Yeah, that's definitely like, yeah. We will definitely have a long discussion on that.
Yes.
However, I do want to give props right now to, I don't know what her name is, but this actress blows Bagra out of the park. I think it does a great job of. I do. Do you think she's a great like perfect pick for Bagra? I love it.
I remember not liking her for Bagra, but I can't remember why.
Okay.
Because it's been
a moment.
a year.
I think longer.
2 years
Yeah.
because time doesn't make sense anymore.
No.
Um,
It's not linear.
and it's been so long now that I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
she's great.
Although her eyebrows look like they're painted on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the whole, like, self-confidence thing, and she's holding on to Mal too much. She's, like, really got one foot outside of what she needs to be focusing on, and she's lacking the self-confidence.
Yeah.
So, like,
they're trying to pack a lot into some of these like
Mm-hmm.
episodes and trying to really draw us into this love story. But the thing is, like, you can't push too hard on those things. Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta let it.
but also, don't let a man hold you back.
No, don't.
That was the one thing I liked about the book
Yes.
is that once she finally let go of Mal, she came into her own. So, like,
Yes.
that messaging of, like, don't let a man
Yeah.
hold you back. These scenes.
So there's nothing. How did you know where to put the poles? How did you put the poles there? Let's ask that.
Yes, we know.
Really? Yeah. I don't even know how you completed one part of it.
It's almost like they started on one side and went in and started the other side and went in, and they never, like,
Connected.
yeah.
Okay, so he says he built slats on the car.
Like a sled.
Just like a big skiff.
Yeah.
What's this whole thing about weight? I mean, just because it's balancing, it's like kind
I
of like a
guess because
ship.
it needs to get its trajectory going in the right direction to meet the other side.
As fast as it does.
I like this scene for, like, so many
Yes.
reasons. One, we're in the fold and it's cool. Two, like, all the crows act exactly like you would think they would act.
Okay, there's one thing I want to show you here. I paused it. I'm not going to pause it now. But when she has this taste tester, who's hilarious, by the way.
Yes.
Taste tester is
He's
amazing.
fantastic.
But watch, there's a point where it's really weird. There's these salt and pepper shakers that fly. Okay, I think he's kind of my new favorite character. So funny.
It is funny. Thank you, sir. Can I eat it? Eat my own food now?
If I don't die. Oh, yeah.
The salt and pepper shakers. Yeah.
Why does it get thrown down?
I have no idea. It just happens.
It makes no sense. The roaming salt and pepper shakers.
Like, he double dipped. Come on.
He is hilarious, though. Thank you.
Thanks.
I love that he's like, this is a great gig. After the last person, I was so happy when the last tester died.
Yeah. Like, what?
Okay, this is dramatic. I'm sorry. This kind of bothered me.
Well, he was dramatic in the books.
Okay, I know. Her first dinner, though, like, I mean, they're like, she's got friends, and
That's the way he was, though. Like, he did not like her at all in the books.
yeah. But he's just like, you shouldn't be eating.
But that's where he got word from that Nina had been taken.
Yeah. Let's just make her feel worse. I mean, she hasn't gone through enough at all. I mean,
Well, he didn't care.
changed her entire life.
He was a big old meanie in the books.
Yeah.
So,
Oh. Oh, God.
yeah. But I also love all the hints they give to Jesper
Sorry.
in this season. There's two, like,
Yeah.
well, there's several moments where it's like it really hints at the fact that Jesper is more than
Mm-hmm.
you think he is.
Yes. And what we're talking about is Jesper being a Grisha.
Mm-hmm. And not knowing it.
Right.
He thinks he's just a really good shooter.
Right. I'm just amazing at this.
Yep.
Which is, I mean, I can understand that. I mean, he loves it, but he's just not. It's also, it doesn't look like the power that you would be used to. It's not like.
It's not super flashy and.
He's not pulling things out of like metal. He's literally just shooting a gun.
Mhm.
And I think that's really cool, though.
But he's mentally like guiding the bullet.
Right. And just has no clue that that's what he's doing. And here is this great little kind of.
And he's got Milo in his arms.
To everybody else, this would just look like he's just a good shot.
Yeah.
But
when you know,
this is. He's got more. He is.
But and Milo is in his arms
He's
the
so
whole
cute.
time.
You love it.
Milo is still my icon on Netflix.
Oh, same. Yeah, he's great.
See, the little hint
Yep.
of it that because his eyes are closed and he's
exactly.
really like concentrating on where the bullet needs to go.
And I even think a little bit of how powerful the bullet is. I think that even when it like goes into the body of whatever, he kind of makes it explode more. I don't know.
And I like it like towards the end of the season when he's fighting Ivan, and Ivan is like, "What are you?" or "Who are you?" And we're all like, "Yeah, we know."
Mm-hmm.
But that they started hinting that early on is fun.
It is. It's also it's well done because it's very subtle.
It's very subtle.
It does like
I don't know if you'd pick it up if you didn't know.
I don't think you would. I really don't think you would. I think that
they gave us a lot of like the
Easter
true
eggs.
fans. They gave us a lot of little like nods.
Yeah, those little Easter eggs to us, we love those.
But it's not great for the people who have never.
But I mean, isn't that true with everything that's a book that goes into it, like changes?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just you don't get it unless you're a true fan.
True.
And that's okay because we finally now have a show. Oh, I'm glad we have.
And a good show.
It is.
It's not like the Shadowhunters show.
Aw. So, yeah.
Again, self-confidence, holding on to Mal.
Yeah. I cannot wait. Do not forget to check out our next episode because I can't wait when we're going to break down this trailer because I just want to talk about it now, but I'm not going to because I want to, but we will.
Her true north.
I know, and like what that made me think about was like if you do astrology, the true nod. Like there's the south or the north nod, which is like, yeah, it was a little cheesy.
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah, it's kind of like the other episode where we like puked. Was they're like it was the last episode that they were ending. That they like reach out for each other, like ugh.
Yeah, come on. And there we go.
Okay, well that is a wrap for this like episode, but we do have something special we have to do because we don't have a winner for our giveaway because our winner didn't contact us. So we're putting out a separate video.
So
there we go.
So
Yes.
go look at that video, see if you've won, and if you do win, then we will also be reaching out.
Yes. Okay. Well, we will see you next week for episode 4 and also our slowdown of the trailer for season 2. Yeah, a lot coming. Long live the Grishaverse.
Like we're at the end of the hour, so my voice is a little husky. A+.
No mourners.
No funerals.
This has been GrishaCast. Connect with us on the web at GrishaCast.com. Send an email to info@GrishaCast.com.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok at GrishaCast.
And thank you to our amazing staff, Chris, Michelle, Alex, Brenda,